Breaking news. Trump just cut all their military aid. America first. And this is why we elected Donald Trump to the office of President of the United States of America. Multiple reports have surfaced today that the Trump administration has made the decision on Friday not to keep sending any more military aid to Pakistan. That's a saving of $255 million a year to the already overburdened U.S. taxpayer. In accordance with the Pakistan agreement, the Trump administration can refuse to give monetary aid as a response to its inefficient action against terrorists and militants on its soil. Not really sure why we kept giving them money even after the 9/11 mastermind Osama bin Laden was found to be hiding there in a compound close to a military base for years, and was actually being protected by the Pakistani military. Rand Paul, why are we giving money to countries that hate US? Rand Paul was interviewed by Greta Van Susteren on Fox News about the sequester cuts, which Senator Paul has said will be a yawn. She asked him about his own ideas of budget cuts and referred to his proposal to cut foreign aid by about half. She wanted to know which countries he would cut aid from. He replied, "Well, I think there's some argument whether it's been effective. A lot of foreign aid's been stolen over the years. The Mubarak family in Egypt became very wealthy off of our foreign aid. In the end, when people were rioting in the streets and protesting Mubarak's rule and protesting his martial law, he sprayed them with tear gas that he bought with our foreign aid. So I don't think the foreign aid necessarily endeared us to the Egyptians that were rioting against Mubarak. But what I would say is I would start by cutting foreign aid from countries who are burning our flag and chanting death to America, countries that don't really seem to be acting like our allies. That would be a start. But what about cutting foreign aid completely? We're not in favor of our government handing out welfare checks and food stamps even to our own people. And we get really mad when our government hands out these freebies to illegal aliens in our country. So, why would it be okay to give out billions of dollars a year to people who aren't even Americans at all? It's not constitutional to take money from some people in the form of taxes and give it to others for charitable purposes. That's theft. No matter how generous our government thinks it is, it's still our money that they're being generous with. Taking money from us in the form of taxes or borrowing money from other countries or having the Fed print money from nothing in order to give to other countries is just as unconstitutional. If they borrow the money, we're stuck with a bill to pay it back. If they print the money, that dilutes the value of the dollar. It's still theft. In her question, Greta said that foreign aid has been very effective for us in many parts of the world in achieving certain goals. This is kind of like saying government education has been very effective. It has been successful in achieving their real goals, but it has completely failed in achieving their stated goals. It's not like the billions of dollars we dole out every year to foreign countries is going to feed the starving children or to give to the poor. No. As another poll mentioned in a presidential debate a couple years ago, foreign aid is taking money from poor people in a rich country and giving it to rich people in a poor country. Once they get the money, they get to do with it just about whatever they want as long as it doesn't harm our government's agenda. But it also means that the dictator is on the hook to do exactly as our government says to do. If not, then we seek to replace him, and if necessary take him out by assassination. Even if foreign aid really was effective at helping poor and hungry people in foreign countries or used to build and repair the country's infrastructure, it would still be an unconstitutional use of American money. Especially now with our being in such financial dire straits. Now is not the time to be giving out our money to foreign dictators. Now please explain to me one thing. Why does the United States of America, which is not a rich nation anymore, have to keep feeding money to people who hate us? We have to be the world's sugar daddy while we are 20 trillion in debt? Which is an amount we can't even pay if we were to confiscate the earnings of the entire US population for the year 2016. Soon just the interest payments alone will amount to more than the whole US yearly GDP. We just can't keep giving away our hard-earned money anymore. Our government is intent on spending like drunken sailors, and they think we the taxpayers are their bottomless piggy banks. This needs to stop. No more aid to nations that hate us. If they want to hate us, they can hate us just fine for free. We as a nation need to get smarter about our finances, and we need to do this fast, because once the debt comes due, there will be no stopping our free fall.